You know that feeling when you like finally get a promotion you've been grinding for, or you buy that thing you've been saving up for, and instead of feeling happy, you just feel, well, empty.
Oh, yeah, completely drained.
Exactly. So today we are doing a deep dive into a devotional document titled Talking About Jesus. And we're basically unpacking its core biblical metaphors about spiritual bondage and redemption.
Right. And just to be super clear right up front, we are impartially exploring the theological framework presented in this text to understand its meaning. We aren't, endorsing a specific religious viewpoint here,
Yeah, definitely. We're just looking at the mechanics of the text, and it starts by looking at the zip code, so to speak, that believers are leaving behind.
which is Egypt. The author uses Egypt to symbolize this cruel bondage of sin and really this endless striving for worldly fulfillment.
Yeah, it vividly describes people carrying these unbreakable burdens and drinking from what does it call them? Broken cisterns.
Broken cisterns, yeah. Which is such a brilliant image. Imagine trying to hold water in a shattered clay pot. It means they never actually quench your thirst.
Right, because the water just leaks out.
Exactly. You pour all your energy into things that structurally cannot hold fulfillment. They are literally designed to keep you thirsty.
Okay, let's unpack this. It's like being stuck on a treadmill of worldly ambition, right? It promises you forward momentum, but it just leaves you completely exhausted.
And the text asks, well, if Egypt represents that exhaustion, how does a person actually escape the treadmill?
Because you can't just step off when it's going that fast.
Right, you'd fall flat on your face.
Hmm.
The text attributes this escape entirely to the Redeemer, so Christ, who shatters these chains through his cross and his blood.
Oh, wow. So it's not self-help, it's a complete rescue.
Exactly. And it relocates the believer to a new spiritual geography called Beulah, which is this land of favor.
Hmm.
What's fascinating here is how the whole dynamic radically shifts. Well, you go from a cruel taskmaster driving an exhausted slave to a loving shepherd and bridegroom caring for his beloved.
Wait, really? It flips from a slave master to a spouse.
It does. The text frames the Christian life not just as abandoning old chains, but actively feasting on the bread of life.
Oh, instead of eating the empty husks of the world.
Yeah, exactly. It's a total exchange of diets, basically.
Okay, so what does this all mean for daily life? I mean, let me push back a little here. Does the text say you just magically stop feeling the pull of your old habits once you move to Beulah?
Oh, no, not at all. If we connect this to the bigger picture, the text actually acknowledges that the world will still, clamor for your attention.
So you don't just magically forget the treadmill.
Right. Those old memories of Egypt will still whisper to you. But the ultimate instruction isn't to just fight harder against the urge to get back on.
Wait, so you don't fight it. Then what do you do?
You rest. The instruction is to rest in Christ's finished work rather than striving to earn grace.
Oh, I see. Because the work is already done, you don't have to hustle to prove your worth anymore.
Exactly. You don't crave the broken cisterns because you aren't operating from a place of deficit. You're just abiding in a grace that's already been freely given.
That is such a massive shift in perspective. So wrapping things up. The document's final call to action is to live as freed people, basically rejecting the idols of selfish ambition and worldly approval.
Yeah, because they're just empty husks anyway.
Right. And this leaves us with something really compelling to chew on. The text draws a really sharp contrast between endless, unfulfilling striving and ultimate, unearned rest.
Which feels incredibly relevant right now, honestly.
It really does. Given how much modern society glorifies hustle culture, the grind, could the exhausting Egypt described in this text be an incredibly apt metaphor for today's widespread burnout?
I mean, it really challenges all of us to reconsider where we put our energy.
Totally. It challenges you to look at your own treadmill and ask yourself, where are you actually seeking your rest?